From Meghan and Prince Harry's numerous controversies to leaving the royal family altogether, they've been targeted a lot. And recently, a famous TV show decided to diss them. Yeah, South Park mocked Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's claims that they want privacy.
I love my father, I love my brother, I love my family. I always do. Nothing of what I've done in this book or otherwise has ever been any intention to harm them.
Even though they've struck lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify to create content about their lives, I guess they only like it when they can have it their way. What's worse is that the show went as far as to call the couple stupid and dumb. Now that's a bit too harsh. But the show didn't stop there though.
Which in today's society can come with all sorts of complications, but you know, hats off to every single person that's contributed to this.
South Park also made fun of Prince Harry's autobiography, Spare, calling it wah. I honestly have no words. Apparently, Meghan has spent the days since the episode's release being upset and overwhelmed by her portrayal in the show. According to The Spectator,
by that point, I took matters into my own hands.
An inside source told them that the Duchess of Sussex is incredibly upset by South Park, but she also refuses to watch the episode as a whole. I mean, it's understandable. How can you watch something where the topic is literally just you getting ridiculed non-stop? Could they possibly?
Which in today's society can come with all sorts of complications, but you know, hats off to every single person that's contributed to this.
Push ahead and take legal action. Well, according to what a royal commentator said last week, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's attorneys are casting an eye over South Park's new season because of the numerous attacks made on the couple in it. Yikes!
Supposedly at the moment there's only one side to this story.
South Park better suit up because this will definitely get ugly. And according to Neil Sean, the couple's legal team is closely monitoring the show for any further attacks of the sort. Sean also said that according to insiders close to the former royal couple, like many of Meghan and Harry's decisions,
I don't see it as cutting at all. You know, my brother and I love each other. I love him deeply.
This might end up having some legal repercussions as well. If it did, it wouldn't be surprising at all. Their legal team is reviewing the incident to determine what is exactly wrong and what might be twisted into something more sinister, considering how everything Meghan and Harry blows up.
Yeah, I think 100% it's a defense mechanism, right? I think for anyone.
It's understandable. Fox News, however, has claimed that the decision to start legal action hasn't yet been finalized, so they might be a bit indecisive at the moment. In an interview with GB News, royal critic Richard Fitzwilliams said that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are in severe peril, especially if their popularity in the United States declines. And to be honest, he's not wrong. If their popularity and appeal declines, it'll be hard to stay relevant, especially when they've got different project deals with Netflix and Spotify. But I know the real question on everyone's mind is what actually took place in the episode. Well, the episode in question is titled World Privacy Tour, and what the episode actually does is make fun of a Canadian royal couple as they relocate to a fictional town. The couple is seen exiting the plane while carrying signs that read, "We want our privacy," and "Stop looking at us," in an effort to live in secrecy. After that, Prince and Princess are seen promoting the prince's book, which is honestly quite similar to Harry's own book. Even the way they dressed had an eerie resemblance to the Sussexes. The Spectator says that Meghan and Harry were so frustrated with how they were presented that they're now taking it out on each other. But the episode doesn't end there with its mockery. Meghan's described as a sorority girl, influencer, actress, and victim. Now they're getting a bit too personal. As they get to South Park, the princess can be heard saying that if they move there, people will assume that they're serious about wanting to be normal. Okay, even I think they took it too far with this. Meanwhile, the animated comedy also made fun of Harry's book. They showed a disclaimer in the beginning of the episode that stated that all characters are entirely fictional. Right. That was probably so that they could clear themselves of any legal repercussion. While Meghan and Harry are angry and upset over this episode, fans and critics, on the other hand, enjoyed it quite a lot. They actually praised the writers of the show by calling them the best in the world. Apparently, this episode was so good that it attracted new viewers and brought back back some old ones who had gotten bored with the show. One Twitter user commented saying that they had never heard of the show before, but the episode was absolutely amazing. According to them, the show did a good job capturing the essence of how almost everyone feels about the annoying pair. Another user said that even though they had stopped watching South Park years ago, they might just check out the controversial episode, since that's exactly why Trey and Matt created a Harry and Meghan episode. They're the type of people who mock anyone ruthlessly, and that it also goes to show how popular the couple has actually become. Well, they're not wrong about that. One other user wrote that the episode about the couple was just pure effing gold, while a few others said that the show is honestly ripping the two to shreds and nailing them. One fan of the couple tweeted saying that even though they love them both, they were totally digging the episode on them, and also that it's a vast improvement over the Prince. Well, South Park is well known for its satirical attacks on celebrity, while some of the more recent seasons have dabbled in themes mocking political correctness, gentrification, and advertising, among other things. The program has been very inclusive in its satire over the course of its 26 years. But aside from fans loving the satirical episode, Meghan's half-sister Samantha mocked the couple over the South Park controversy. She said that it's just an animated cartoon and added that the couple literally dislikes anything that even remotely resembles them. In a conversation with Dan Wooten, Samantha said that the couple's copyright on the likenesses just doesn't make sense, and she didn't stop there. Meghan's half-sister went on to say that she never got the memo that God died and they became God. Now, all of a sudden, they have a copyright on all things comedy. Oof, the two are at each other's throats. And this isn't the first time the siblings have beefed with each other. The two have also had some legal troubles between them before. However, that might not be the case with South Park. A representative for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex said that they will not sue the show, but fans spotted something else in the episode besides the obvious mockery of the couple, which was basically a hint at the candle scandal. At the funeral for the late Queen, a seemingly innocent candle caused an uproar, and now South Park has brought the saga back up.
What was different here was this level of frustration. And I talk about the red mist that I had for so many years.
By mocking the couple in their recent episode. While the episode's target was never specified by name, it was clear from a scene in which the royal prince wiped his blue todger on a window that it was him. Only the most astute viewers picked up on a reference to the infamous candle scandal, and that was just one of many inside jokes and references peppered throughout the episode. The funeral of the late Queen is made fun of in the first part of the episode, but instead of the English royal family, they had the fake Canadian royals. Well, we all know what's going on here. Things really heat up when the rest of the royal family boos the Prince and Princess of Canada, aka Harry and Meghan, because they have been bashing the Canadian monarchy. And thanks to some smart viewers who noticed a candle that was used in the Queen's real funeral, those are definitely some sharp eyes. Well, there you have it. Harry and Meghan are upset over the latest South Park episode.
There's an amazing convening power, but also the perception of mental health now across this country.